Hello, this is old Mr. Kent of MrKent.com, and this is not necessarily a drone video, but I thought I would introduce it that way. This is a family work day where my son and his family are building a picket fence around the backyard. If you remember from previous videos, we had a work day when we tore out the old metal fence, and they basically decided after that they also wanted to do some foster care with partially handicapped children. So then they have to put a fence back to keep the children out of the driveway and in the yard. So kind of a long video, and I apologize for that, but we did a lot on that last Saturday when we did this. And the person with the drill, that's my granddaughter Anna, and the guy with the Moab, Utah shirt, that's her husband, Jeremy. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it's her husband, Jeremy. And then there's my son, Bruce. And so everybody got together early in the morning, and we decided, we went to work on it. Now, Jeremy, with the guy with the hammer, he's the fastest worker I've ever seen. I mean, he just knocks that stuff down really fast. And so he did all the hammering. And us old guys, I didn't do anything. I just made videos. Anyway, he's got a lot of energy, and my son and I are both kind of getting old. So that's him, and then in the background there, coming across, is my grandson. We shall see more of him. And so what they do is they've got a string line down by my son's foot there, and they've got it lined out where the fence posts should be, and they hammer those in, and then they set the fence posts in them. And what he's doing here is he wants to make sure that the top of the fence is level all the way across. And so he's telling Jeremy to bring the line down until he gets a level setting. And so that's the first thing you got to do. Now, my son can do just about anything. I'm not kidding you. He's like the master of all trades. So he organizes everything, and he gets everybody organized, and he keeps them going. Plus, he does all the smart work, I guess you'd say. So those are 4x4s, and he marked how long it should be, and then he'll cut it and put it into the post holders. And he's worked as a carpenter a while. And so he's got some pretty good sawing or carpenter abilities. In fact, the house to the left over there behind us, he built that last summer for my wife and I to live in. We live in the fifth wheel trailer where I'm at right now. By the way, it's getting kind of warm here in Arizona, and so I've got a lot of windows open, and I may have to pause this thing. There's my smart aleck little 9-year-old grandson, who I love. We've spent a lot of time together. So anyway, they've got some posts in, and then they can go ahead and put these cross members in, and then they'll fasten the pickets to the cross members. And so these are all his idea on how to do it. I don't think he read a book or watched a video. He might have watched a video, I don't know. But anyway, he doesn't have any trouble organizing these things. So now they've got the posts in, most all the way across, and my grandson just always wants to help, and everybody kept saying, well, so then they decided to let him screw the screws in. And by the way, he's a smart aleck, like I said. By the way, he uses my screw shooter all the time, makes all kinds of projects, and so it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm really proud of him because he's turning out a lot like his dad. And there he's tightening that screw up. So anyway, so that's him. And then, of course, the person standing there with him is that's one of my son's youngest daughter, and her name is Kayla, and you'll see her a lot in this video. And here, Anna is also very skilled. Of course, her dad's taught her a lot of stuff. And so to get the fence posts to line up with the string that goes across there, that first of all, they measure how far it sticks above the string, and then they cut that much off the bottom and fasten it to the post. And that's what she's doing now. You can see the string up there, the yellow string, and she'll get it on there. And so she's making sure it's right. I'm very proud of her. She was working as a what would you call it, an office girl in a chiropractor shop or chiropractor business, and then she was offered a job doing tinting windows in vehicles, and so she took that on because she makes more money and is less stressful. So the person holding the level there, that's Tara. That's my son's wife, and the person standing up, that's Kayla. And so what they do is they space them apart the width of a picket, and that makes it look nice and even. And as it turns out, that kind of spacing makes it so the 8-foot sections between the two posts, it all comes out just right. Somebody figured that out a long time ago, I suppose. So anyway, that's what they're doing here. And then further over there to the left, my son and Jeremy, they're putting in more posts into the post holders. And so they're just a little ahead of the rest of them. Now, they had to make a 45-degree corner, and in order to make it fit into the cross members, they had these metal brackets, But the only thing is, they didn't have any metal brackets for 45-degree corners. So so he's got it all figured out, and then they can screw them in and on the 45-degree. So he got the top one done, and now he's going to do the bottom one. And we'll take time to watch this because it's so much fun to watch him. He's skilled at what he does, and he doesn't do anything halfway. He makes sure that it's done right. So he's working away here, and pretty soon he's just going to reproduce the top one on the bottom, and then he's going to go over and saw it into the shape he needs it, and that's where he's headed now. And I decided I want to film this because he is so skilled with the saw that he sets it on his foot, holds it down with his elbow, and makes the cuts he needs to make, and turns it over and does some more. And he'll have it. Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but he has it perfect enough to work, and that's amazing to me. I was never that skilled at woodworking, but he is. So anyway, I got my shadow on top of the video, but you can see now he's got it all cut and ready to put together. And so now he's got to bend that angle so it matches the 45-degree corner, and then he'll set the board down in it. And so it's amazing to me, and I just like sharing what he does because, well, he's my son and I love him. But and now watch this. Anna comes up and she says, "How do you load new nails into this thing?" And so he says, "You've got to put it in this way and put it that way. Slam it shut. Let's check it. Make sure it's working." Sure enough, go back to work, Anna. Anyway, that's just he takes time to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing and to get it right. And so he's got that cut, but it's a hair too long. Well, he'll just move the world a little bit, make it fit. So they got that much done, and then they're starting work on the gate, and they had they had to cut a 4x4, two 4x4s. They had to come in half in order to be at the end of the gate where the hinges connect, because you have to have a pretty thick piece. Now, you can see this is not full speed. This is, I think it was 500 times the normal speed, because that was going pretty slow. And I don't know, that's a metal cutting blade he's got there, so that's probably why it took so long, because most of the cutting he does with that Oh, by the way, behind us there was the '69 Chevy that he's been restoring. Okay, I'll be real quiet.
So since we drive stuff in and out of here, we got to make a piece of this removable. Removable. You gotta be smarter than the gate. Maybe we'll make that a little bit shorter. Perfect.
All right. Anyway, now it's time to build the gate, and that's what they're in the process doing. I'm not gonna do a lot of filming on this because it took them a long time to put that gate together and be able to put it in, connected to the fence. And I got a lot of videos of that, but I didn't want to bore you with the whole process. So he knows what he's doing, and watch how this gate fits into the fence here once he gets it up there. I would say that's pretty close to perfect. So anyway, then they were about 6 pickets short, as you can see. They didn't really get the gate covered all the way, and fastening the gate to the fence, and then that will make the fence what it needs to be. And so it was a family work day, and we had a great time. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know it's a long video, but there it is at the end of the day, a picket fence in the backyard to bless the little children that they're going to have living here as foster parents. So I want to thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.